Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of the Peak Physique Podcast. As you can see, I'm at the gym today with a wonderful guest, Maranda Burks. Miranda recently did a detox cleanse and got great results from it. And as I watched her work really hard through the whole entire thing, I thought it'd be a great idea to have her come on the show and tell us a little bit more about her journey. Rather than you hearing it from me, you can actually hear it from somebody who had to endure all the struggles and got to feel all the great results that came after. Miranda, welcome to the Peak Physique Podcast.
Thank you.
Appreciate you taking a little of your time to share with us. So, congratulations, first of all, on completing the cleanse.
Yes.
What exactly was it called?
It was just a call of 21-day fasting.
21-day fasting?
Yeah, it's something that my church does every beginning of the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's through the church and everything.
Yes.
All right. So before we jump into all the questions, what did you get out of the 21 days as far as results go?
It was showing me that I'm able to do anything I put my mind to. It was very challenging. It gave me a lot of discipline. Showing that it was hard for me to say no on certain stuff, but I kept my mind going. Prayer got me through it, so I was able to focus on that to get me through the 21-day fasting, and I loved it. I loved the results that I've seen and everything, so it was good. It was good.
How many pounds did you lose?
I lost a total almost 10 pounds. I want to say 10 pounds. I gained some muscle, which that was my goal, and I lost maybe 2.5 or 3% body fat.
That's great.
Yeah.
You didn't even lose any muscle along the way, huh?
No, I gained the muscle. Yes.
All right. And how did you feel energy-wise? More energy, less energy before and after?
More energy. I noticed a lot of energy, especially when I was coming to the gym within those 21 days. My MEPs were so high. I was so surprised at my MEPs, especially during strength class. My MEPs were very high, and it was just an energy that is hard to describe. I wasn't tired in the morning. I was ready to come here at 6 in the morning. It's just the energy is so different. It's hard to explain, but I felt good though.
Yeah.
Like my body felt good. I got enough sleep. I wasn't sluggish. My mental clarity was just there. It's just hard to describe.
It's a really good feeling. Right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm totally going off script here with these questions, so Miranda's a little taken off guard by some of these. That's why. So next question, I guess, in more relation to the cleanse. Did it get easier as the days went on? Like, did you get more resilient as you built up some momentum?
Yeah. So day 1 and day 2 was the hardest. Headaches. The way my body was craving for like my coffee, that sugary stuff. I had headaches. I find myself just going to sleep it off. After day 2, day 3, 4, it got better. I kept on telling myself, it's mind over matter. I can do it. For me, I do work at home, so it's easy for me to go and grab something out of my kitchen or whatnot, but I was very focused. I did not do it. I was just very consistent, and I had a routine. By the first 5 days, I had a routine knowing I was going to do. I just knew it, yeah.
So what inspired you to be so resilient and stick with it for the 21 days?
For me, it was more of a spiritual journey for myself. I knew I wanted God to do some things in my life, so I told myself I'm going to take these 21 days and take it seriously and be focused. Not to get off topic, but my church, within those 21 days, we did a morning devotional. So that kept me going too. In the morning, I would make sure I log on there, hear the devotional, and that got me going as well. So it was more so, it's like a spiritual journey. I said, for God to work things in my life. And also, a little bit was because I also wanted to see some change in my weight.
Yeah, of course. That's always the thing.
Yeah.
How many people from your church participated?
It was a lot of us, surprisingly, Ricky. It's a lot. Young kids do it. He's been doing this for years, so it was a lot.
I love
Yes.
that. Yeah, the more people suffering with you, the more motivated you are to continue.
Absolutely,
on.
I agree. Yes.
So what were the biggest challenges that you faced when you were going through the 21 days?
My biggest challenge was the weekends. Because it's easy to go and grab, when you're out and about running your errands or doing things, just to grab something here and there to continue your day. I had to prepare myself. Water bottle always came with me, and a juice came with me. And then I would have like little snacks like a banana or apple and almonds to get me through as well. So I would definitely say the weekends, and then when it was time for me to cook dinner for my family. I really had to like I said, it was mind over matter, not think about it and just go with it.
You had to smell the aromas,
Yes.
the delicious food you weren't
Right.
going to be able to eat.
Yes. So as long as
That's
I have my
best.
juice and my water with me, I said, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about the food that I'm making, or on the weekends when I'm running my errands, or when my son wants something quick from like Chick-fil-A, I wouldn't do it. I
Good
stayed
work,
disciplined and I stayed consistent. So yes, that was a very challenging moment.
Toughness is a muscle as well, you guys. and
Yes.
That's a good way to strengthen it by doing something like a detox cleanse.
Yes.
So I kind of asked this question a little bit in a different way, but I'm going to ask it again. So how did you feel physically and mentally throughout the process, and did you notice any unexpected benefits?
I've mentally and physically, like I said, by day 3, 4, and so forth, I felt good. Like I'm saying, it's like a feeling that is hard to describe. Like I wasn't sluggish in the morning to get up. Right when my alarm go off at 5 in the morning, I'm up. I'm doing what I gotta do. It was just more of like a routine for me. Mentally, I was like focused. Maybe a lot of it had to do with that morning devotional before I came here.
Sure.
And listened to it. It got me going. Moments where I felt like I wanted to give in, I would just pray and know that I'm doing this to be on a spiritual journey with myself. So yeah, it just felt good. I felt good. The energy I had throughout the day. Don't get me wrong, by maybe 7 o'clock, 7:38, I will be tired. I'll be ready for bed and stuff. But I had a good energy throughout the day working. My mind was clear. I wasn't like thinking about food. I wasn't thinking about it. Even though it was like a hand reach right there, I wasn't thinking about it at all.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so you guys out there that are on the fence about maybe giving something like this a try,
Yes.
just know that you build up some resilience as you go, and surprisingly you have these waves where you feel really good.
Yes.
It isn't always perfect, but
Right.
it's strange how energetic you feel. And you know, for me personally, like doing more of just like a fast for 24 48 hours, my muscles and joints don't feel sore. Just feel more clarity mentally.
Yeah, just the clarity I had. I was just so, it was just clarity for me. Like on weekends, one weekend my friends said, let's go to the movies. I said, sure, okay, I can handle this. They had a drink, I had me a cup of water.
Good work. Good work. And did
I
they give you a hard time?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, come on, Miranda.
They were like, oh, I forgot she's doing her fast. I'm like, yes, I am. So I'm like, next time you should join me.
Keep that away from me.
Yes,
That
yes.
popcorn far away.
Yes.
All right, so for someone considering doing something like this, what advice would you give them to help them with the best experience possible?
For me, I would say definitely prepare yourself. There were 3 tiers. I forgot to say this in the beginning. There were 3 tiers of the fasting that we could have chose from. The first tier was cook your vegetables, but with certain seasonings, or eat raw fruit. The second tier was raw fruit, raw vegetables, or the third tier was juicing. So I decided to do juicing and
Just
raw fruit.
the hardest one.
Yeah, and then here have a little bit of raw fruit and raw vegetables in between, but you can choose from any tier throughout the 21-day fasting. So I went to Whole Foods and bought the juice that already in the bottle, that pressed juice already, just because I don't have a juicer.
Sure.
So if you have a juicer, go that route. Don't go to Whole Foods and buy so many, because that's what I did. So that's another reason why I said I'm gonna get through this fasting, because I'm gonna drink all these juices I bought too.
Yeah, you purchased them already. You invested.
Yeah. So I would definitely say prepare yourself before your fasting. What I did was, before that Monday, I stopped drinking coffee on that Friday. Because I knew I was gonna have withdrawals.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna give up my coffee a little bit early, and then had one last good meal on Sunday, and then I really prepared myself. Like I knew what was gonna be for lunch, dinner, breakfast. I had stocked up on so much water bottles. You were allowed to have like almonds or nuts, so I did get some almonds and nuts to have during the fasting. But definitely prepare yourself and just know that you can do it. It's really mind over matter. The first 2 days or 3 days, you will feel it. You will feel it. Your body will feel it. You may go through withdrawals depending on, what you always have every day, if it's soda, coffee, or whatnot. But you will definitely feel the withdrawal. But I say, just continue going, because you will be surprised on what your mind and your body can do. You will definitely be surprised, and I was surprised that it also became, my body was immune to it. Like, okay, I'm having water in my juice, and that's it.
Knowing that there's an end of it too really helps, right? Like you just got to survive until this date, and then life's back to normal again.
Yes. So definitely prepare yourself week by week, and just don't think about it. If you have a big family, you got to feed for your family. Just do it, but don't think about it. Just don't think about it. And that's what I did. It got me through. I knew what I wanted at the end of my fasting, but I wasn't thinking about food during it at all.
Well, that's proof that you got really strong willpower. Do you think working out helped too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Working out was a big thing for me because, for one, I love coming to Peak as it is, but I knew like that's gonna get me going stronger. It's gonna get my mind ready for it, get my day. It set my tone no matter what. Even if I'm not doing a fasting, or if I'm doing a fasting, but it just got me going. I wasn't thinking about it. And I was going hard in January. I was really surprised on the amount of MEPs I had in January. I was like, wow, my body is really going. It really is.
Well, congratulations, and way to set a good tone for the whole year.
Yes.
A good January is definitely a way to start a solid season out. I hope it continues that way.
Oh yeah, I'm on a straight tunnel vision. I am. And I see that I kept some of the stuff of the fasting with me, you know. I'm not being greedy. I would say I'm not being greedy. I'm really, being mindful on things. And now I really cut back on my drinking. So I really cut that back a lot now.
Kind of helps when you do a detox, like when you reintroduce food, you know what you want to avoid and what your strategy is going to be to do such, right?
Yep. Yes, I agree, Ricky. I do.
All right, excellent. Well, congratulations, and hope you kick it in the butt again next January.
I know, yes, I am. I'm definitely going to do it again. And I look forward to doing it. This was the first time I was really consistent for the 21 days.
And did the hardest version of it. So
yes, the
kudos
hardest
to you.
version. Yes, I did. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And those of you out there who are, again on the fence about maybe trying something like this, and you're a Peak member, I got good news for you. Coach Alex is going to be unleashing a monthly challenge where you're not doing any kind of fitness or like stretching, but actually it's going to be a fasting schedule for the entire month.
Oh, I love that. I could definitely do that.
I don't know exactly which month she's doing it. It might be next month, but it's going to start where it's like a 12-hour a day fast for the first week, and then 14, then 16, and then the last week will be 18. It's a little bit longer every time. So that might be the chance for you guys out there to step out of your comfort zone and do it.
Yes.
But anyway, Miranda, thanks for coming on the podcast, and keep up the hard work.
Thank you.
And those of you out there that listened and watched all the way through, thanks very much. And you have a good rest of your weekday. And hopefully we'll see you again for the next one.
Yes.